to this week's video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a speed square, also known as a rafter square. This little piece of metal right here doesn't seem like much. It's just got some metal and a triangle with some lines, but don't let that fool you. This is a very powerful tool and will be sure to make you work faster. First off, it seems pretty new, this nice metal here, but the speed square was actually created in 1925, almost 100 years ago. So this right here has passed the test of time, and people still use it today as a very good way to make your work go faster. Today, I don't have the best setup right here, just a little table, but I've got some props here, like a nice 2x4, well not nice, it's scrap wood actually, scrap 2x4, and a 2x12 pressure treated right here that is going to be used to demonstrate it. The first thing you're going to notice with the speed square is that it has this big lip right here on both sides. This lip is really good for grabbing onto things, so you can quickly slam it right onto different wood. And what it does is it gives you a perfect 90-degree angle. So what I'm going to do here, take a pencil on this 2x12, slap it on there, hold it firm, get myself a nice 90-degree line, and then you can cut right across. Oftentimes, we'll say a 2x4, you're just going to be going straight across it, putting it down all the way across, so that you can just cut straight through. Other times though, say this 2x12, if you need a certain amount of inches, it has a numbered ruler built right into it. So say I need 3 inches, slap it down, hold it firm, 3 inches, straight back, and that's 3 inches right there. Another thing that its speed square has is that it's got these little notches inside for specific areas. This right here, 3 inches, then you got a 3.5 big lip right here, so that's easy. So if you want to make a 3.5-inch line, you can just drag this all the way across to make it easy. What I'm going to do here, slap it down, go up to the 3.5-inch notch, hold it here, drag straight across. This pressure treated is a little hard to work with without a carpenter's pencil, but you can see I have a really nice 3.5-inch line that's going to fit a 2x4 perfectly, so you can rip right down this 2x12 and without having to fiddle around drawing a straight line. This can help you with that with these different notches here. One of the best uses for a speed square is that they're also a protractor. That is, they have angle measures right here from 0 to 90 degrees. When I put this down here, you can see that from this side right here, this side to straight up, that's going to be 90 degrees. It's going to give you all these angle measures right here so that what you can do is, with the angle measures on this side, you tilt it right here to it. So say I want, based on this one's 90, or this one's straight up, say I want 15 degrees over like this, I'm going to bring it 15 degrees right there in line perfectly like this, hold it steady, and then I'm going to have an angle right here of 15 degrees. This is really often used with rafters, and there are a lot of common measures that I'm not going to discuss in this video, but maybe we'll do another where they set it, get it to it, then you can cut it right there. And it gives you really nice angles at a specified degree. A useful tip when using a speed square is that you can make cutting straight lines easier with a power tool like a circular saw or reciprocating saw. What you do is you find your mark. Right, say I'm going right here, that's about 8 inches, I would measure that out. Scribe it, you do it on both sides. Okay, so that's what makes it nice. Got a perfect line right here. Then what I can do, put my pencil down here. This isn't on sawhorses, so I'm not going to cut it here. You can line this up, get the speed square pushed in, and you can use it as a guide so that the saw is going to stay perfectly straight right here. And you can just go straight through without having to worry about any curves. So you line it right up with the edge right here, and you can just go straight through, and it's going to give you a perfectly straight cut each time. As I've mentioned before, the speed square has numerous measurements that allow your job to be easier. Say I wanted to do 16-inch center studs. The speed square will help me do this, so I'm going to find, I'll go right here. Then we're going 16 inches, right here and here. My takeaway, grab my speed square, scribe it. And then what you can do is, if I want this to be the center point, it has this little circle right here, and it's got a little mark at 1 3/4 inches, which we know is the halfway point through a 2x4. So what you can do is line it up to the measurement right here, go over to where the marking is, do a little mark right there. Same thing here. It works on either side of it, so you'll get the center, because it's 1 3/4 inches away from both centers. So I mark it right here. And then when you're ready, you can just line it up on that part, and you're gonna know that that 2x4 is centered perfectly on those centers. One of the things I like to do to know which way I'm going, which way is the center, just get a little mark on the inside so that it points towards the direction that the 2x4 is on this side. So you line it up on this angle, and then you can get it good there. Also, you might want to give it another scribe right at that 1 3/4 so you know. Scribe it, line inwards so that you know to put it like that. Another thing to note, when you're storing your speed square, often you're going to have a tool belt. It's often, most of the time, people are going to use this as their non-dominant hand, because you're going to draw with your right hand, or whatever your dominant hand is. Non-dominant hand, hold it, scribe. So it's going to go in your non-dominant side as the secondary. So for most people, that's the left side. And most tool belts, like these R-Dog ones here I have, they've got a pocket right at the top that's designed just for it. It's at the top, very convenient, and it's skinny, so it slides right in here perfectly. You can see, out of the way, keeps it flat. It's not painful, doesn't hit you at all, and it stays very stable. So this is where you're going to want to put it if you're working on a job and have a tool belt. I hope you found this video informative and gave you some starting tips to get to know your speed square a little better. There's a lot more this can do, such as rafters, getting common angle lengths for framing, and we'll be talking about that in another video to help you out with those more advanced techniques. But hopefully this gave you some beginner techniques with most commonly just slapping it up against something, straight line. That's all it is. Thank you. Bye.